CUC cares about the environment, and it's one of our core values. Because of this, we have sponsored the Mangrove educational program where Sea Elements will go into the schools and teach them about the mangroves that we have on island.
CUC has been sponsoring this amazing mangrove education program for almost 20 years now, and it's really important for the community because we go to every Year 5 class of every public school every year and talk about how important the mangrove ecosystem is for Grand Cayman.
What I learned in class was there's 3 different types of mangroves that we had in Cayman: the red mangrove, the white mangrove, and the black mangrove.
The tree was blackish, but not fully black, and it had those snorkel roots that, when the part of the snorkel roots is covered by water, the top part of it is able to breathe the air for the tree to live.
The red mangroves are the closest to the water. They have little holes in their roots to breathe.
Now we have what is known as desalination plants. They take the salt water, they run the water through a filter, the filter gets rid of the salt and fresh water comes out on the other side. Well, the red mangrove does something very similar. If you look at the roots, you will notice that there's like lumps and bumps in them. Those are called lenticels. The lenticels are basically the nostril of the red mangrove. So what happens is it breathes through there, but it will also get rid of salt through there. As it sucks up the salt water, it uses magnesium ions, which act like little policemen going stop, 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 no salt passed here, and then the lenticels will then blow out the salt.
Grand Cayman is very lucky. We have the largest contiguous area of mangroves in all of the Caribbean. And it's so important to what makes this place the way it is that the National Trust works very hard to make sure that that area is protected. The Department of Environment works very hard to make sure it's protected because we realize that without it, we are endangering not just the animals and plants that live here, but the people that live on this island.
Mangroves are an invaluable ecosystem that we have here in the Caribbean, and Cayman's lucky to have red, black, and white mangroves growing in such close proximity to each other. So we take our passion and not only protect the environment daily with our operations, but also empower the youth to learn more about the environment that they live in and the valuable ecosystem and resources that they have in their own backyards.
When you have a single tree growing, okay, and a big storm comes along, it can get blown over. But when you have many trees together, which is how the mangroves are together like this, they hang on to each other. That gives them their strength. When there was one tree standing, it could fall over easy. That's why the mangroves are so important. That's why they get their strength. The next thing that these red mangroves are known for is they're a nursery for juvenile fish, okay? If you look down in the roots, they're all entwined together and all tangled up together. Again, that gives the tree strength, but it also gives a wonderful place for little juvenile fish to live. In fact, about 80% of the fish that we like to see on the reef, they get their start in the mangroves.
It protects us from storms. It makes our water nice and clean and clear. It's responsible for a lot of the rainfall we get on the western side of the island. It's great for slowing down climate change. So there's so many things that the mangroves do for us.
It's so rewarding to see how excited the kids get being on a boat in the morning during their school day. They get to touch the leaves on the mangroves. They get to look at the roots in the water. They get to see jellyfish. Taking them out of the classroom and bringing them right into the environment is so rewarding because their faces light up and you can tell that this has been such a special day for them.